Hello everyone, good evening from London. Please do check out my new YouTube channel Magic Fun TV and enjoy the crazy fun stories. Okay, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Do you guys really want to know why over so many decade after decade after decade men have been the ones who actually make the majority of the rules? Well, research shows, a lot of different reasons. Like, for instance, that men are smarter, that men should be in charge because they are natural born leaders. Well, another thing can be that males are by nature more dominating and more strong and powerful by physique. And over the years, people have seen males as the one who is the authority, strong, who should lead, who should be in charge. But you know what? Let me tell you what my research says. And for those of you who don't know me very much, I do conduct a lot of research about loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of different issues and topics and things that I find fascinating because I do want to dig deeper and find out the real reason. What is the real reason why men have ruled and created the rules? Well, let me tell you the answer. Because men like to see women bending. No, bending the rules. When you are approached by Mr. Dick. So, this was a really funny story that I guys want to share with you. I was at a huge event. It was a professional event, and for those of you who actually don't know, I do love cars. Okay, I am crazy about cars. So I do drive a quite nice sports red car, which is quite nice, I would say. Is also fairly new. At the time when this story happened, my car was, let's say about just over 1 year old, basically. So it was almost as brand new. Anyway, the brand of the car that I drive is not very common in England and in London as well. So this Mr. Dick, who was actually trying to chat me up, he was actually driving a BMW, which was quite old. I would say, if I remember it correctly, it was at least 10 years old car, which obviously living in London for many years and driving a 10-year-old car is like, I don't know. For me, it's basically driving a worthless car. Anyway, regardless of that, he really wanted to chat me up and he was like showing off. And then he was asking me, "Oh, whose car is this?" I said, "Oh, it's mine." He said, "Oh, is it not your husband's?" So he wanted to find out whether I was single or not, right? And I was like, "Oh, no, but my husband helped me to get the car, because he works for the same company. So he helped me to get this car, which is quite nice. Yeah." But I said, "No, if you want to know whether I'm single, I am. Anyway, his face lit up when I said I'm single. Nonetheless, I would never ever go for a guy like him. I don't care whether he drove a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, or a 10-year-old car BMW, which was one of the very, very simple ones, you know. I mean, come on, he didn't even have leather seats, yeah? So, I mean, I drive a sports car, is leather seat, semi-automatic, semi-sport, and you know, I love racing as well. So, but nonetheless, the only reason why he was then, you know, kind of looking at my car and telling me that, oh, this car is not for you, it's because the dickhead wasn't aware of the brand. Anyway, he never even knew about the brand because I then asked him. I said, oh, because he was telling me, oh, this car is not for you, and I was like, why would you say this car is not for me? Why it doesn't suit me? And then he was like, yeah, well, you deserve a better car. And then I say to him, oh, show me your car. Then he did. And I was like, oh, well, oh, is that what you drive? He said, yes, of course, it's BMW. I was like, okay. And then I asked him, well, do you know what type of car I'm driving? Are you aware of the brand I'm driving? By the way, my car is Infiniti Q50, yeah? The semi-sport one, red in color. Is quite nice. I believe he never heard of it, and it was quite fun actually because I was teasing him then. I said, well, well, you don't know about these type of cars? They're quite nice, you know? Not because it's mine, but they are nice. And I genuinely mean that my car is quite nice. And then it was like, yeah, but come on, you deserve something more classy. And I looked at him and I said, well, how about this? I've got to go now because I'm quite tired because of the event. It was quite long and there was lots of people there. So I say to him, how about this? How about this? When you can get me the car that I deserve, how about you let me know? So, and then I'll give you back this and you can give me the better car. Yeah, the one that I deserve. Do you agree with that? And he just shut up. Dating Mr. Dick. It's actually a lot of fun. So, let me tell you a really nice date that I went with Mr. Dick, who was extremely, or at least not was, certainly I don't think he is, but who came across as being very polite, such a gentleman, and so romantic. And I was like so flattered when he approached me because he was so smooth, you know, and very gentle with his voice, and his words were sounding great to me. So he asked me out on a date, and off I went. We agreed on a time and a place, and we went on this very romantic date. It was beautiful. Until he actually asked this very, shocking question. I mean, it was shocking to me anyway. I mean, out of all things that he could have asked me on a first date, he actually asks me, can you cook? And for a moment, I was like, I didn't really show it to him, but in my head, as you can imagine, a woman already has like millions and billions and trillions of thoughts running through her mind. So As you can imagine, a woman like me, who is like, very fiery and kind of crazy. So I was having like millions of thoughts running through my mind. And then, just out of the blue, out of millions of thoughts and out of millions of responses that I could have given him, my brain decided to actually respond. Don't you worry, my dear. If and when we gonna be together, you just need to be hungry because I've got plenty for you to eat. And trust me, he didn't get it. I'm not sure if you did. I hope you are.